being used on... Hold on, let me fix that. Okay guys, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Cooke lenses, and more specifically I want to ask the question, are these lenses overrated? Don't get mad at me. Okay, I want to take a look at the individual characteristics of these lenses, and more importantly I want to test you to see if you're able to recognize them. I mean, these lenses are legendary. There's no doubt that they've made their stamp on history and obviously still being used today. I couldn't even begin to name everything they've been used on. I mean, just to say a couple examples: Raging Bull, The Shining, and then more current examples, Breaking Bad, Euphoria, and so many more. So I'm not questioning that these are great lenses, but what I want to look at today is, A, are these lenses overrated? And B, are you able to recognize the characteristics of these lenses and utilize them to tell a story? Or are you just associating the Cooke name with the quality of these lenses? In the film world, especially when it comes to technology, sometimes we gravitate towards something because of the name. So I just want to explore that. Let's take a look. I'm going to show you two sets of lenses, one of which is the Cooke's, and I'll give you a hint. More specifically, it's the Cooke S4i's, and one of the sets is not. I'm going to show you the same 5 focal lengths on each set, and then I want you to see if you can determine which is the Cooke's. Okay, starting with the 18mm. Now, let me just tell you about the setup. Not the most scientific lens test, but like I said in a previous video, I think the most important thing for me when checking out lenses is looking at a face and how they capture a face. And then you'll have the chart in the background as well to see a little bit of bokeh. Here's the 35mm, the 50mm, and here's an 85mm. Okay, now on to the next set of lenses. Let's take a look. We have an 18. Here's the 25. Here's the 35. Here's a 50mm. And here's the 85mm. Okay guys, you have 10 seconds. Gather your thoughts. Let's get ready to guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the Krabby Patty!
The set of lenses that featured Cooke S4i's was set number 2. But to be more specific though, the set of non-Cooke's was a set of Zeiss Super Speeds rehoused by GL Optics. Real quick, I just want to kind of point out some of the flaws of this experiment. Obviously you're viewing this on probably YouTube, and it's, you know, it's fairly compressed. There's a lot of super fine details that you're just not going to be able to see. But overall, even, you know, viewing these on my monitors here, I wasn't blown away by the contrast of these two images. The differences in lenses may be subtle, but that's kind of, you know, that's kind of the job and responsibility of the DP to understand that. So let's talk about that though. Specifically, what are the characteristics of these Cooke lenses? So if we look on Cooke's website, they're gonna say their lenses have sharp, subtle, smooth rendering that provides high dimensionality, high contrast, and is pleasing to the eye. So okay, that's giving us some descriptors there. A little bit vague, but that's a good start. So, but let's go a little bit deeper. One thing I've kind of noticed is it's so hard to get objective information about lenses because the way we respond to images is so visceral and subjective. So one person might tell you how an image from one lens makes them feel, and somebody may say something the opposite. So I kind of dug around, and although I have my subjective reaction to what I think of these images, I wanted to sort of do a little research and see what other people were saying too. And real quick, just to give you an example of how arbitrary some of these things can be, as I was researching, some of the input I got was, these lenses have optimal optical performance. Okay, what does that mean? They have exceptional image quality, okay? They have consistency, they have precision, they give a very honest and human look to images. They have roundness or fullness. Okay, great, cool. That's not super helpful to me, because it's so subjective. I tried to understand these lenses on a technical level. So one of the major pieces of feedback I got, whether it was researching or talking to people or actually looking at the footage, these lenses do such a great job at capturing human faces, because although they capture a lot of detail, they seem to have this sort of paradoxical smoothness to them, and they have a smooth focus fall off that's very flattering. And then on top of that, the lenses are slightly warm, so when they're capturing skin tones, there's a slight yellow tint, which is actually very pleasing. So overall, it's not just about comparing these lenses. Kind of the clickbait was, are these lenses overrated, blah, blah, blah. But really my takeaway here is, do your own tests, see for yourself, see how you emotionally connect and react to it, because everybody's experience is subjective with images, and just do your own research. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe.